In this tutorial, I will be showing you how to install Reshade into Roblox. Reshade is a shader mod for many PC games, but for this video, it'll be for Roblox. Unlike the last video, which will be unlisted due to it being outdated, this version of Reshade has depth effects enabled. This version is also known as Reshade Debi or DBE. So for requirements, you'll need a pretty good computer to run Reshade, especially with depth effects enabled. My computer has a NVIDIA GTX 1060 with 3GB of VRAM, that's my graphics card. And for my processor, I have a Intel Core i5-6400 with 8GB of DDR3L RAM. Even with my computer, I can barely run this mod at 60 frames per second. For a disclaimer, I've never heard anyone get banned from Reshade, but still, I would recommend using an alternate account to use this mod. Now for the procedure. So go to the link in the description and download Reshade 4.7.0 dbe.zip file with the download button on the top right. Click download anyways, open the zip file, drag the Reshade folder onto your desktop, and before we get into that folder, right click on Roblox player, click open file location, click the top box, then right click, then copy. Go onto your desktop and open the Reshade folder. Double click Reshade setup 4.1.1.exe. On a side note, the reason why I'm using version 4.1.1, the setup program, is because the latest version breaks the depth effects for Roblox, sadly. Click select game to install, click the top box, right click, paste, and press enter. Double click Roblox player beta, then click OpenGL, yes, and then trust me on this one, click uncheck all, and then press OK obviously. Click edit Reshade settings, click skip tutorial, and then click OK. Then you can finally exit the window. Now go to your Reshade folder and hold Control and click on OpenGL32, SevenGears preset, and the reshade-shaders folder. Now copy, not cut or place the files, and paste it into the Roblox folder. Wait for a few seconds, click replace files, and everything should be in order. Now open up a Roblox game of your choice. I'll be playing Vibe Station, and I'm on an alternate account, by the way. Once everything is loaded, press the home key, which is typically found on the right side of the keyboard. Click on the top box and click SevenGears preset.ini. Whenever you want to turn off and turn on Reshade, go to settings, then click effect toggle key, then use any key of your choice, but I would highly recommend using the N key, which is right next to the home key. Press home to get out of the window and enjoy the mod. To enable other effects and save your preset, just look through the effects and just play around with them, play around with the settings as well. Just do what you want with it. For depth effects, I would highly recommend using reflective bump mapping for reflections. However, this does apply to all surfaces, so everything looks like water has been dropped on it. Another effect is MXAO and PPFX SSDO for ambient occlusion, which just makes corners darker. And another effect is light DOF, near, far, and autofocus. This is used for depth of field blur controlled by your mouse, which is actually really cool. For these effects to work, you need to have your Roblox graphics 8 or lower. Anything higher will not enable them at all. To save your preset, go to your Roblox folder and copy the SevenGears preset. Paste it into a safe place, preferably desktop I guess, and you can rename it to anything you want. And the reason why you're copying and pasting is because you won't lose it due to Roblox updates. Whenever Roblox updates, the Reshade files in the Roblox folder will be gone, so you need to go through the whole process again to install. To uninstall Reshade, this is pretty simple. Just open up the Roblox folder and delete the OpenGL32.dll file, and that's it. Here's a bit of gameplay and before and after comparison. Thank you for watching. Oh, and by the way, check out my Instagram and Twitter at SevenGears. I post digital art if that interests you. Thank you again.
This is a Chucky Beat production.